Alright guys, so we continue after the plan stage. You can recall what Einstein said here. He would spend 15 minutes thinking about the problem before embarking on the solution, which is 10 minutes if he is given like 1 hour to solve a problem. Okay, so done with the plan stage, we go to the do. Step number 7 is select and implement a solution. So the team chooses the best solutions. How? Well, they depend on this criteria. What kind of solution that has potential to prevent recurrence? Also, the solution must address the root cause, not the symptoms. Also, has to be cost effective because well, your boss always want to make sure that you have used the least possible cost to solve the problems. Capable of implementation within reasonable amount of time. Yeah, we cannot wait so long, so the solution must be logically will take less time, the least time possible. Okay, if you have all these 4 criteria, the solution is good to go. 8, evaluate the solution. I mean the follow up. Well, this is easy. You have it implemented, and then you take all the data, you study the implementation, you let it operate for a certain time, let it work, and then you see, you compare the data before versus during implementations. At this stage, you can use charts to monitor, you can use any other quality tools, and then you decide if there is any improvement. Because if there is any evidence of improvement, you have done yourself quality assurance, you are doing improvement, well done. However, if the problems recur, you have to restart the process of finding better solutions, go back to plan stage. Alright, so well, hopefully you are lucky and the problems are solved. Let's move to the next step. Act. At this stage, we want the solution to remain permanent. Make sure it remains there. Let the improved performance continues. Humans are humans. We have this tendency to return to the old habits, to the old procedures, especially when you are under stress. You forget. So there must be a way to controls to remind the workers of the new methods. So your old SOP must be revised. So you go back to the old SOP, change the SOP. There is a methods, the document control, where you have to revise everything. You call your staff and do extensive training. The next following weeks or months, follow up with the training and follow up with managers. Check whether they do what it is in the revised SOP, to make sure that they do not repeat or they do not practice the old SOP. Okay, that's the meaning of ACT. 10, continuous improvement, meaning well, it will not stop there. Consumers are always never satisfied. They will find a new things to complain. They will find a new products, in fact, from other organizations because of higher quality. So there will be always new problems for you to solve, new non-conformance. Hey, but it is new opportunity. I think it is a sign of good business. I think you should embrace it. No worries. Alright, so sometimes you are the one that is the best organization, but most of the time you are there, the guy who is sitting there. This is you. Okay, you are here, you always do Pdca too. You struggle to remain relevant to consumers' mind. Number 1, number 2, number 3 are the top consumers' mind that prefer these particular brands. In the podium, yeah, you are not in the podium, you are always down there. Well, sometimes so you struggle, they complain, you do something about it, your your finished product got rejected, you do something about it. And then the company in trouble, you do something about it. Your boss complain, you do something about it. PDCA here, you are down there. If you're lucky, you are up here. Wow, you are company number one, your product is number one, the highest sales among the consumers really love you. So what if there is no problem to solve? What if you are number one? Well, you have to create a problems. You have to think of a value. What value can you create now? Even though there is no problem, even though there is no complaint, but you as a good quality manager, you're always thinking of improvement. There must be a value or something of a challenge that you can create. You're doing well, but think of a way to improve existing practice. Maybe you need a new ingredients, a new packaging design, etc. Okay, don't stop there. PDCA. So ISO 9001:2015 uses PDCA, meaning the whole clause from clause 4, clause 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. This is all process of PDCA. In fact, the whole, you can focus on one clause, like clause 10 is on improvement, also having the principle of PDCA there. So PDCA is everywhere for the whole system and for specific clause. So planning is here, clause number 6. And then support and operation, this is to do with your R&D, your production, your quality control somewhere here. Performance evaluation, the do and check. Well, they are sometimes interrelated. And then they have a process of non-conformance and corrective action in improvement here, which is acting. Okay, then you have repeat the same thing over and over again. So in the plan, you establish the architecture, the structure of the system, and then do here, it is about implementing the plan. I was talking about the operation, the production, the support, use of the QMS. Check here, review whether the results satisfactory and appropriate intervals against the requirement. And then act, you check if there is any non-conformance and you do corrective actions, yeah, somewhere here. So leadership in the middle, making sure that the PDCA is being implemented in the whole QMS. So at the end of the day, you have customer satisfaction here, you have products and the results of the QMS. Okay, on this side of the QMS, you have customer requirement, what do they want, whether they are happy, will be evaluated later on here as customer satisfaction. Organization and its contact, this is we talk about the company and the whole planning, the whole strategy there, but interested parties, the customers, will be here. Okay, but we'll talk about QMS in detail in other lectures. So what this topic is all about is to show you the PDCA cycle that is applied to all processes and to the QMS as a whole. That is amazing. So you see, for section 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 can be grouped in relation to the cycle. Okay, along the way there can be many PDCA going on. Some projects are small, some projects are big. There can be several PDCA at any one time, meaning there can be many teams working on different projects. But whatever it is, all of these PDCA lead to improvements. That's what we want. We cannot stay status quo. We have to aim for improvements. So some teams are working on new projects, some teams are working on project B at the X stage, some teams are experiencing second cycle of PDCA. So problems is good if a problem or non-conformity happen, and then it is solved. You see a lot of changes in the system. You see improve methods because you do improvement, you change the SOP. It could be a new SOP, a revised version which is clearer. You may have more effective training. You may have more efficient production. Whatever it is, everything leads to improvement. Well done. Okay, so again, just to recap, we talk about PDCA. This is classic, it is being applied throughout the system in quality management. It is a tool to problem solving. It is the major tool for improvements. You cannot run away from PDCA if you are in quality management, and every one of us is involved in quality if we are working in industry. All right, cheers guys, happy learning.